Hello everybody and welcome to the very first video of my channel, Conjured by Aria. Now, for this video, it will be a cards that conjure episode, which means I will be doing a tarot reading and seeing what messages these cards are going to conjure for you all, okay? Now, as this is my first video, thank you guys so much for watching, and this is going to be a video for what to expect for the week ahead. So today is October 25th. Maybe not when you're watching this, and maybe probably October 26th, but for this week ahead, what does everybody watching this video need to know? Okay, that is the question that I asked the cards. And I know that there's going to be a lot of energy and a lot of emotional ups and downs this week, considering, you know, Mercury is in retrograde in Scorpio. Scorpio season did just start a few days ago. And, you know, Scorpio season is about destruction and rebirth and, you know, transformation. And we have Halloween on Saturday. And that will be the second full moon of October on Halloween. So, you know, Halloween is already a time where the veil is being lifted, as well as Scorpio season is a time when the veil is being lifted. And the full moon is a time when the veil is being lifted. So we got this power times 3, okay? So definitely a lot of emotions, a lot of realizations. This is a full moon in Taurus on Halloween. It is a blue moon, and you know, Taurus is the opposite sign of Scorpio, so you know, there's just a lot going on in the stars this week, and I'm sure you guys will be feeling the energy of the full moon throughout this week as well. So let's get into what you need to know for this week. I pulled 7 cards. 7 cards for you guys. So let's get right into it. So the first 2 cards we have are the 2 of Cups. You see that? And the 8 of Coins. Okay? Now, with this 2 of Cups, 2s represent duality, weighing choices, instincts, and the title of this card is Cosmic Affinity. So what I see with this card is that some of you are definitely going to be meeting someone where whether it's a lover, a friend, a stranger, or it could be some serendipitous experience between you and an experience, you know? It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but you definitely will be having some moment that you're gonna know, like this is what was meant for you. This is a cosmic event. You were meant to either have this experience or meet this person because they are going to move you forward in your life, okay? You don't know what type of magic can be created from meeting this. It's a cosmic meeting, okay? Cosmic affinity, okay? You see these 2 people, you know, they're aligned. So whatever is going to happen at the beginning of this month, you're going to have some sort of experience or meet somebody that you are aligned with. Now, this could also be a past relationship coming back that you are now aligned with this person, which, you know, Mercury is in retrograde, so, you know, past relationships coming back. But, so that's what we have, the energy of this card, okay? And with this 8 of Coins right next to it, I'm thinking that maybe whoever it is you're going to meet or the experience that you are going to have is going to have to do with your work or your career in some way. They're going to help propel you forward and get back to the love of your career, okay? They're going to help you on your journey. The title of this 8 of Coins, this is my Zac Efron card I call, because does this man not look like Zac? Okay. But the title of this card is Artistic Pride, okay? Now, this is a card about doing what you love in work, like focusing on a project, and you're doing really well and you're really in it and you're doing it for the love of it. You're focusing on the details, not because a boss told you to do it, not because a customer told you to do it, not because a friend told you to do it. You are literally doing this and you're doing it so well and you are so focused because you love what you are doing, okay? And that's what this card is about. When you see it, it's time to, you know, slow down, focus on the details, and enjoy your work for the love of it. Now, So I'm seeing maybe someone has been disconnected from their work or the feeling of their love when it comes to their work. But going into this week, you're going to find that you're going to reconnect with the joy that is related to your work. And maybe it's not your work, maybe it's just your career, maybe it's a project you've been thinking about. And now whatever person or experience you're going to have is going to reignite that passion, reignite that love that you have maybe been missing from your work. Or even if you haven't been missing it, maybe you've been in it, but maybe you've been looking for a mentor. Yeah, now that I've said that, I really feel like you could also be meeting a mentor who is going to help you along your career path journey, okay? So that could be what this cosmic affinity is. You're going to meet someone who is so aligned with you. You're like, wow, I've been looking for someone who can help me on this journey, you know? Some type of partnership, a mentorship, you know? That's what I'm seeing for the beginning of this week. Now, then these next 3 cards that we have, I'm seeing someone making a decision. So we have the 7 of Cups. The title of this card is Lost in Choice. And then we have the 10 of Wands. The title of this card is Stagnant Energy. And then we have the 5 of Cups, which the title of this card is Befriending Grief, okay? And just looking at this also, we have what, 4 Cups cards in here, so that's why I'm seeing, and the Cup suit represents emotions and intuition and relationships, so I'm seeing a lot of emotional ups and downs throughout this week, because in this whole reading we have the 2 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Page of Cups, okay? So a lot of emotions, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of feelings, you know, coming out this week. And a lot of maybe some strife in relationships, or trying to figure out what is going on within your relationships. Now, you see the 7 of Cups card. This represents someone who is lost in choice because they just have so many choices. You see, she's surrounded by all these cups. She's surrounded by all of these choices, and she just doesn't know what to do, because all of these choices seem like a good choice. They all seem like a positive choice. You're like, oh, well, I don't want to make a decision. I just want to kind of stay here because, you know, I've been looking for all of these options. I've been waiting for all these options to come, and now I have all of them, but, you know, you just can't make a decision, kind of. You're kind of stuck. You're stuck, and you're just sitting in the middle of them instead of making a decision, but you have to make a decision. And that's what I see with this 10 of Wands as well. You see this person, they're bearing a lot of weight. They're carrying all of these wands, all 10 of these wands, and you know, you're exerting a large amount of energy and exhausting yourself, trying to keep all of this together, all of these obligations, kind of keep everything under control. You're like, well, I have all these choices and I don't want to make a decision because I've been waiting for choices, so I'm just going to try and do everything at the same time and hold on to everything at the same time. But you know, you can't do that. It's leaving you stagnant, and you can only hold on to all of this. You can only hold on to all of this for so long, okay? You have it under control right now, but it's a matter of time before you slip and something falls. So that's what's going to happen if you do not make a choice, okay? I really am seeing someone really having to make a choice. This could have to do with your career. It could have to do with relationships, probably more so relationships, since we also have this 5 of Cups here. But you're definitely going to have to make some sort of decision and release one of these obligations that you're having, because your life is kind of out of balance right now, because you're trying to hold on to everything at once instead of just deciding which one direction to go, or letting go what's not working for you anymore. You know, you can't do it. What is the cost of holding on to all of these things? And the cost is that you're going to drop something. And that's what I also see with this 5 of Cups energy. Okay, you see this? The title of this card is Befriending Grief, and this person is sitting here above the storm and sad about these cups, these spilled cups. Something is going to fall, okay? So I'm seeing that the reason you kind of don't want to make this choice is because you're afraid. you're afraid of what will happen if you lose one of these options, one of these things, one of these relationships, one of these job choices. I don't know what it could be for you. Take what resonates, you know. But with this card here, it's saying that, you know, the reason that you don't want to make this decision and the reason you're just trying to juggle everything at once, instead of growing, you're just holding on to everything, you know, because you're afraid of the grief that you will find within yourself if you do let something go. But with this card, it's telling me that if you can either choose to let it go or the universe is going to decide for you. That's what it is. So it's better to be prepared and at least be responsible for the choice and the loss that you might be feeling this week, because, you know, this is called about befriending grief. So yes, you may feel disillusioned. The loss will be hard. You will need to, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to sit there. You're going to have to feel it, but don't let it take you out of alignment for too long. You know, feel what you need to feel. Be sad about it, but remember, like, this is your life and you're going to keep moving forward, and whatever loss that is the decision that you had to make to move forward in your life in the way that you need for it to reach the abundance that you have, okay? So I don't know what that choice is, but whatever it is, y'all, make a decision so that you can be in control of whatever it is instead of letting the universe, you know, control it. You're in control of your own life, so make that decision. Okay, and then these last two cards we have for the end of the week are the Six of Coins and the Page of Cups in reverse, okay? Now, this Six of Coins card, I feel like it has been following me because for the last 2 weeks, all the readings I have done keep pulling up this card, which tells me that everybody right now is really working on giving and receiving. That is the title of this card, okay? This card reminds us that everybody needs assistance at different times of their life. And needing assistance does not make you weak. It does not mean that you're not strong, okay? It doesn't mean, and giving to someone doesn't mean that you're weak either, you know? This is about the balance of giving and receiving. You see these coins, they're wrapped up in this interconnectedness, okay? It is a balance, it is a harmony. Everybody gives, everybody receives, and it does not mean anything bad about you, whichever you are, whichever you're in need of. You know, this card invites us to think about our relationship, the relationship that we have with others in regards to our prosperity or lack of it. And it tells us that we must learn to give without judgment and to receive without shame. That is the lesson of the Six of Coins, okay? So with this, I'm seeing that you have to really look at yourself and see where you are in this balance and where you're lacking. Do you need to give to somebody? Or have you been feeling really, really selfish and you've been like, well, other people may need help around me, but like I don't have enough, so I have to keep everything to myself. I can't risk giving it to anybody. Or do you need help, but you're just so stubborn, so stubborn like me that you refuse to ask for the help that you need, even though you know that you need it, even though it may have shown up with this mentor that I see with the Two of Cups. But you just don't want to ask for help because you feel embarrassed. Maybe something happened in your life that makes you feel uncomfortable whenever you need to ask for help. So whichever side of it that you are on, this card calls for you to have a generous heart and to give, you know, be generous, give if you can give, and receive. And if you need help, ask for that help and be okay with receiving, okay? It is about reciprocity. It's a give and take. This world is a give and take. You cannot only give and you cannot not never take, you know? People will offer you things and accept help in your life, though I do see that will be maybe a struggle for some of you coming to the end of the week. So maybe y'all need to ask for some help, okay? Maybe it's gonna have to do with you befriending this group if you're gonna be feeling so sad about it, and maybe you need some help to get out of that sadness. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay to need help. Now, The last card we have is this Page of Cups in reverse, okay? And pages represent a child, new stages or immaturity. The title of this card is A Waking Self, okay? Now, it is in reverse, which is telling me that somebody may be trying to deceive you. As you go forth this week and you are meeting your mentor, you're having this cosmic affinity moment, you're getting into your work. However, you have so many options that you're juggling so many things, and you're going to possibly lose something that's going to cause you a lot of grief, but you're learning how to give and receive. This is going to lead you to like start to have a spiritual awareness, okay? This card is the dawning of a spiritual awareness. Okay, you're starting to see what's going on around you. You're waking up to who you are, what you need in this lifetime, okay? And that's great. And it may be confusing to you, and you're just trying to describe what's going on in your life to the best of your ability, because, you know, you're excited about what's happening, but you're not exactly sure. You're not exactly sure about how it's all going to work out. But do not let this confusion allow others to confuse you, okay? Because that's what I'm seeing with this card in reverse. Not everyone around you is trustworthy. Not everyone around you is going to understand this new path that you're on right now, because even you are struggling to, you know, understand this new path that you're on. So you may be confused about these new ideas and these epiphanies that you're going to be having towards the end of this week, towards the end of this full moon, towards the end of this month. It's like October has been very transitional. You have been having a lot of epiphanies. You've learned a lot of things. You're seeing the world in a new light. Okay, the election's about to come. You know, you've been seeing a lot of new things, and you're like, wow, I'm waking up to all of this stuff that's happening in the world, all of this stuff that's happening within me, all of the growth I need to do. I'm starting to see, you know, the veil is lifted. As I said, the veil is lifted times 3 come to the end of this week. So you may be like downloading all of these messages, and you're kind of confused, you're still processing them, and in that processing, that might leave you a bit vulnerable to other people who might be trying to take advantage of you in this state. So yes, everything that's happening to you is great. Yes, continue to accept these downloads. Okay, you are awakening. You're about to go on your spiritual journey. You're trying to ascend, but you're at the beginning of it. And that is great, but just be aware of the energies that are around you, and don't let other people take advantage of you just because you are starting this new journey and you may be looking for answers, but just be careful about who you are looking to for those answers, and don't let other people's energy weigh you down or play you, and be aware that some people could be trying to deceive you come the end of this week. So that is your reading, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if this reading resonated with you and how it does, either now or at the end of the week. Please comment down below and let me know how it resonated with you. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. I will be posting weekly videos of these updates as well, and lots of new things coming as this is a new channel. So thank you so much for watching. These messages were conjured by Aria, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye.